Hi guys, you're tuned into My Dad Says Audio. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'll be taking a closer look at my Shuguang 845 single-ended amp. I got this maybe 2 months ago now. It's run in and it's sounding really good, so I just thought I'd give you guys an update. The bias, I've set the bias and it's been pretty stable. I haven't had to change it for the last month. So I think it's putting out a healthy, say 20 watt single-ended from the 845 tube. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the 845 tube, it's a big transmitting tube from the 1940s, used for radio transmissions. And yeah, it's a classic tube. It's seen a bit of a renaissance lately. It's been in a few designs. It's huge. It's really big tube. I think the only ones that are bigger are the 212, which is a similar shape but a bit bigger, and the Cron Audio. I think it's the Cron KRT 1610, and they're proprietary to Cron. So if the Cron factory goes belly up, and you've got one of their amps, there's not much you can do when the tubes are all used up. You know, you can pray, hope that, Cron gets resurrected, but, that's not going to happen. So, but with the 845, the reason I bought this amp is because 845 tubes are quite common. The Chinese factory makes them. And I think there's a few different types. Linlai, Pavane, Shuguang, but I'm a bit suspicious. I'd suspect that they're all coming out of the same factory. Yeah, so I don't think there's 3 different factories all making 845s. I reckon they probably make them, measure them, grade them, and according to grade is what the label they get printed on them. Because they all seem pretty similar. What I'm using, I bought these tubes about a year ago. I bought them because I really wanted an 845 amp, but I didn't have the money straight up. So I kind of just spent the last 12 months doing a lot of research on the different amps that are available. And I think this is the best value one. If it's not cheap to play with the big tubes. This cost me 3,000 Australian dollars, including shipping, which was about 450, because packed it weighs 40 kilos, which is due in part to the heavy output transformers and the heavy mains transformers, and it's got, I believe, the driver tubes. As you can see, just in front are 300Bs, and there's an interstage transformer inside that you can't see. So it's the 845s are driven via a 300B single-ended triode, and the inputs are 6SN7 tubes, which are also have a very good reputation for sound. And yeah, I'm loving this amp. I'm going to use it until one of us carks at me or the amp. And yeah, I'm just a bit worried. The only downside to this amp is it's so heavy that, and the voltage is involved. My dad, he said, look, if it goes kafufo, if it goes up in smoke, don't call me because I'm not going to work on it. And there's a few other techos who also refuse to work on these amps because I believe the 845 runs at 1,200 volts. So that's super high. But I have faith that Shuguang have made an honest product, and the fact that they make tubes, that kind of tells me, if they know enough to make the tubes, they should know, they must have a pretty good understanding of their operation in a circuit. And just from the sound, I just had listened to DJ Shadow on CD with a TDA 1451A DAC, and that sounded great. And then I had to listen to Skinny Puppy on vinyl on my Technics SL10. And yeah, guys, it's Technics. If anyone tells you it's Techniques, then they're on drugs. It's Technics. Look at the word. There's no QU. That's not as bad as another mispronunciation I've heard. The Garrard, the old classic Garrard turntable, was called the Gerard for some reason. I'm just like, what's going on here? What glue is everyone sniffing? But anyway, back to the Shuguang. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. I googled it and they said Shuguang, but I've been saying Shugung for so long it's stuck in my head. But anyway, yeah, I'm absolutely loving this amp, and it sounds perfect. I'm a big fan of efficient full range speakers, and it's working really well at the moment with my audio spheres, Coral Flat 5 full range drivers. And I love the glow of the big triodes. It's a bit scary when you first switch them on, but the amp's pretty good. It comes with a soft start, so the tubes are left to warm up for about a minute, and then they switch on. So yeah, no, and I'm loving this amp. It's I think it's the 7th iteration of this amp, so I think they've been slowly refining it. And yeah, what can I say? I absolutely love it. I'm going to hang on to it for, it's my favorite amp ever. And you might say, yeah, because you just came from a Fozzy V3 $100 amp, and this one costs 30 times that price. It should sound better. Well, it does. But the law of diminishing returns does kick in, and I still love the Fozzy. I kept the Fozzy. I didn't get rid of it. And yeah, no, what more can I say? All right, guys, if you're looking for an amp and you're in the ballpark of about $3,000 and you've got suitable speakers, I mean, this will drive a lot of speakers, because I think the energy they produce, because they're running at such a high voltage, even though it may be 20 watts, it's a powerful 20 watts. So, but as I said, that's not an issue for me, because all my speakers are really sensitive and fairly easy loads. So yeah, anyway, all right, that's it, guys, for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Absolutely loving the 845 amp, my dream amp, and I'll see you next time. All right, if this is your kind of comment, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. All right, everyone, until next time, enjoy your Techniques and your Gerards. All right, see you guys. Bye.